What's up everybody, my name's Trey and welcome to another video. So let me guess, you've been looking at different ways to make money online. Or I guess more specifically, you've been looking at ways to make money directly from your phone. Because, all you want to do is make a ton of money, travel around the world, and just enjoy your best life. No one can blame you for that. But you don't know where to start, what platform to use, and you're just at a loss for words. Now, if you've been researching this for any amount of time, there's a ton of people trying to sell you courses and mentorship on how they can guarantee you that you'll get rich in just a matter of days. Well, I don't know if courses work or if they don't work. All I know is that I've spent a ton of money on courses and I definitely don't have my own yacht or a Ferrari or anything like that. So in this video, I'll actually be showing you how you can grow your Instagram to its first 1,000 followers and monetize that in the future. Now, the reason why we're focusing on the 1,000 follower mark, because this is a really tough milestone for people to actually achieve, especially when you're starting a brand new account. So the best thing about this video, I'll actually be starting 2 brand new theme pages along with you so we can actually track our progress and see if this is actually a viable way to make money online. So make sure you watch this video to the end because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of ups and downs and we can really see, or not see, if this is even possible to do in 2020. And if you are someone that's new to my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to get notified every time I post a video. And with that being said, man, let's jump into that intro, baby. Now, the first thing that you're going to want to focus on when it comes to growing your Instagram theme page to its first 1,000 followers is your branding. And you have to understand, branding is super important because that's really going to set the table for everything else that we talk about. We're going to go over branding first, and then we'll actually get into the 5 things that you need to be doing when it comes to growing your Instagram theme page. Because if you miss out on just one of these things, you're going to be completely out of luck and you definitely won't be able to monetize your theme page, which is the goal. So make sure you watch this video to the end. So the first thing that you need to focus on when it comes to your branding is your actual username. You want to make sure that it's extremely relevant depending on what niche you're actually in. If you have a theme page about cars, don't say Gardener 101 as your actual username because they have nothing in common. You also want to make sure that you have no slashes, periods, or underscores in your actual username because they look really scammy. And for a lot of people, that is the first thing they actually notice when it comes to your theme page. And having those dashes in your actual username can really turn some people off because it just doesn't give off a good vibe. Now, the next thing that you're going to want to focus on is your profile picture. In a lot of instances, people just use a logo. You can make one for free in Canva, or if you have no graphic design skills, you can just go on Fiverr and pay somebody like $5 for a logo. So either one of those choices would be pretty good because that's what a lot of other big theme pages actually do. Because they want to make sure that you're connecting their logo with their brand, and it's probably a good idea if you want to monetize it sometime in the future. Another thing you can do is just simply pick a free photo either on Google or Unsplash or Pixels that ties directly into whatever niche that you actually want to work with. So let's say you have a theme page about basketball. Picking Dwayne Wade as your profile picture might be a really good idea. Now, when it comes to your bio, you really want to make it short and to the point because a lot of people aren't really going to look at it, but you've definitely been on a page that has a really wonky bio and most likely you probably just clicked off of it because it was either too much work to read it or it just didn't make any sense at all. One great thing you can do is look up other competitors in your niche and simply compile all the information that you find in order to make the best bio possible. Like I said, just make it short, to the point, and something that actually connects with your audience. Now, the first tip that we're actually going to be going over when it comes to growing your Instagram theme page to its first 1,000 followers is the fact that you need to be providing some type of value to the actual audience in your niche. Now, this will really depend on what niche you're in and how exactly you're structuring your page. One way you can do this is by taking a step back from your actual theme page and really evaluating it. Does it stand up to other theme pages in your niche? And are you happy with the content? Or I should say, would somebody else be happy with your content? And would your content make them want to follow you and see what else you would have to post? Now, it can be extremely difficult to separate your emotions from your theme page because you are the person managing it, but if you can do this first, you're really setting yourself up for greatness. Now, people always say that you want to start a theme page in a niche that you're either interested in or one that you know something about. So I really wanted to test this. So I'm actually starting 2 theme pages that are in completely different niches. One is in the luxury niche and the other is in the makeup niche. When it comes to the luxury niche, those are accounts that I've been following for years because I love expensive cars, huge mansions, and just the wealthy lifestyle. So I've definitely seen a lot of theme pages come and go, and I was hoping that I could use that type of knowledge on my actual theme page. Now, when it comes to the makeup theme page, I know absolutely nothing about makeup, nor am I really interested in it whatsoever. So I want to see if it can keep my interest long enough for me to actually grow my page. And these are actually the theme pages that I started. As you can see, I don't have very many followers on either of them because I only started them at the beginning of this video, which means there wasn't a lot of activity on it because Instagram blocks you extremely quickly with a new account. But we're gonna go over that too here in a second. Now, the second tip that we're gonna be going over when it comes to growing your Instagram theme page to its first 1,000 followers is the fact that you need to be posting about one specific topic. And that's because you want to be able to target people that are extremely passionate in the things that you are actually posting. If we go back to my previous example, if you run a basketball theme page, don't start posting about football players or track athletes because your audience is built up and expects you to post one way. So if you switch off and start posting other things, they might unfollow you, which would really suck. Now, the great thing about the 2 theme pages that I'm actually starting is they're extremely broad. When it comes to the luxury theme page, I can post about cars, hotels, vacation spots, food. There's so many different things that actually fall under this category that I think it should make it pretty easy for me to find posts and actually put them on my actual theme page. Now, when it comes to the makeup page, I would assume that it's pretty broad, but since I know nothing about makeup, I guess I can kind of branch off into people like doing their hair maybe. As you see, I know nothing about the makeup niche, so we'll see because that's completely trial and error. Now, the next thing that you're going to want to do in order to grow your Instagram theme page is follow a specific strategy when it comes to actually growing your page. Okay, so here is the exact strategy that I'm following. I don't know exactly if it'll work, but this is what I'm doing. I basically go on the Explorer page and look up hashtags that are relevant to my niche. I then filter them down by most recent posts, and I'll like between 50 and 100 posts just to give me some engagement with people in the community that I'm trying to grow in. I'll also leave comments on their posts and hopefully try to provide some type of value. I try not to just leave emojis with heart eyes or stars or anything like that. I try to actually give very good value and actually write something actually meaningful under any post that I find there. Now, when I stumble across a post that I think would look really good on my actual theme page, I'll go and I'll follow everyone that liked the post. The reason why I do this is these people are extremely active on Instagram, as if you are on the recent section, these are extremely new posts, and the reason why I'm following these people is hopefully they'll come to my page, check out that our pages are extremely similar, and give me a follow. Now, I'm really experimenting with how many times you can like people's photos, leave comments, or follow people before you actually get your account restricted, because I'm trying my best not to get my account deleted or blocked or anything like that, as I've never done this before and I don't exactly know what's the threshold. Like, if I follow 40 people, am I fine? But if I follow 45, then I'm definitely gonna get my account blocked. So I'm kind of experimenting with everything, and I would recommend that you do the same. Now, I try to do this at least once or twice a day. Normally it's in the morning and at night, because I want to spread out my activity throughout the day and allow Instagram the chance to not restrict my account because I'm using it so much. However, during the weekend or whenever I have a little bit more time, I might stay on there a little bit longer and try to like and comment on more posts, just depending on how I feel during that day. Now, the fourth thing that you have to make sure that you're doing in order to grow your Instagram theme page are posting viral content. And one way I'm actually finding viral content are by searching up different hashtags that directly correlate with not only my theme page, but also the niche that I'm in. I'll basically search these hashtags on the Explorer page and find any posts that are doing extremely well and directly correlate to what I actually post on my theme page. Now, I try to look for accounts that are relatively small. These accounts normally have between 50 and 100,000 followers, and the reason why I use these small accounts is because I assume that if an account has less people and it has a post that truly went viral, then it's because of the actual post and not because of how many followers that person has. If you look at some theme pages, they have 10 million followers. So in my thinking, they should go viral every time they make a post just because they have so many followers. Now, when you found these small accounts that have a lot of really good content, basically you're gonna pick between 5 and 10 of their best performing posts, and you're gonna use a repost app in order to get those posts on your page. Now, I always recommend that you give credit to wherever you found the post at, but you also change the description to make sure that it fits the theme of your actual page. Now you just kind of sit back and wait. I mean, if it went viral for them, hopefully it'll go viral for you, and that'll really blow up your Instagram theme page. Now, the final thing that you have to make sure that you're doing in order to grow your Instagram theme page to its first 1,000 followers is by staying active in your community and by posting. Now, I'm not using any bots or anything like that, so you have to make sure that you're liking, commenting, and following, and just overall staying engaged in the comment section, either on the Explorer page or on the people's pages that you actually follow. Now, the reason that you're doing this is because hopefully through these interactions, more people will be able to see your page and give you a follow. Now, for my luxury theme page, this is extremely easy because, like I said, I'm super interested in this niche anyway. However, the makeup theme page is a little bit more difficult, and I find myself a lot of the time just posting very generic comments because I have no real information or value to give when it comes to commenting on a post. Now, when it comes to actually posting, just make sure that you have a schedule for yourself. Right now, I'm posting 3 times a day, posting in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the evening, just because I think these are the times that most people are actually on your phones, so I want to make sure that I'm posting when they're most active. Now, this is the first episode of this series trying to get these 2 theme pages to 1,000 followers. So if you find this content interesting, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And if you are somebody that's new to my channel, I basically post about how you can make money online, diversify your income, and any financial news that I might think is really important for you to know. So if something like that also interests you, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to get notified every time I post a video so you never miss any of this amazing content or this great entertainment that I'm trying to provide for you. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.